The city was slowly awakening while the temple was already filled with unseen tension. The apostles, simple men, taught with an authority that did not come from human schools, but from a deep conviction that ignited hearts. The high priest watched from a distance, disturbed not only by the words, but by the transformation they produced among the people. Jealousy grew like a silent shadow, and the Sadducees, fearing the loss of influence, decided to act. As evening fell, soldiers led the apostles to the public prison. The iron doors closed with a heavy sound, and the cold stones seemed to announce the end of that boldness. Yet inside the cells, there was no despair. There was silence, prayer, and a confidence that did not depend on circumstances. Night spread over Jerusalem, and the star-filled sky seemed to guard secrets beyond human control. When everything appeared final, something extraordinary happened. An angel of the Lord descended in the darkness, surrounded by gentle light. The chains were opened without noise, and the doors, once unbreakable, gave way as if they had never existed. The divine presence brought not confusion, but direction. With a firm voice, the angel commanded them to return to the temple and proclaim to the people the words of life. It was not an escape to hide, but a call to continue. Before dawn, the apostles were already teaching again. The sun rose behind the hills, illuminating the temple courts, and their voices echoed among ancient columns. When the Sanhedrin assembled, astonishment followed. The prison was secure, the guards at their posts, yet the prisoners were gone. Soon after, the news arrived like a shock. They were preaching once more without fear. Brought before the council, the apostles faced harsh accusations. Then Peter spoke, not with aggression, but with unwavering clarity. He declared that it was necessary to obey God rather than men. His words cut through the chamber like truth revealed, exposing the tension between human authority and divine will. Some burned with anger, others hesitated, sensing they were facing something greater than mere rebellion. At that moment, Gamaliel stood up. Respected by all, he spoke with wisdom and historical memory. He reminded them that human movements fade on their own, but what comes from God cannot be overthrown. His counsel restrained the violence. Even so, the apostles were flogged, feeling in their bodies the weight of persecution. The pain was real, the wounds deep, yet their spirit remained firm. As they left the council, they did not walk in defeat. Instead, they rejoiced for being considered worthy to suffer for the name of Jesus. The streets of Jerusalem watched them move forward, wounded, yet filled with hope. Day after day, in the temple and in their homes, they continued teaching and proclaiming, convinced that no prison can contain what is born from faithfulness to God. This story crosses time as a quiet invitation. It reminds us that the strength of faith is not found in the absence of suffering, but in perseverance rooted in trust. Even when doors close, God works behind the scenes, turning limits into pathways. If this message spoke to your heart, follow the channel and leave a like to receive more stories like this.